Hi, just want to quickly go through what we've been doing. If you look below this video, then you'll see. So I'm just putting that there, so now to pause it and stop it. You you'll be able to see these are a list of keywords that we've come up with. Basically, what we did was we've got our own software. We use Google as well. Have a look at some of your competitors' websites, see what they're targeting, and we came up with this list of keywords that are all ordered in search volume. And the way Google displays this information, these are exact searches. The people have actually entered that exact search term, and these are the average number of searches. This is really for AdWords, whether the competition's high or not, and suggested bids. So obviously having bids is good because it means people are bidding on these keywords. So underneath there, what we've done for each of these keywords in the volume order, so the first keyword will be Locksmith London. We've done some SEO analysis on this. I'll just quickly explain how this works for the first one. There's a lot of information. There's all these different fields. There's information up here, so there's how old the domain is, the page rank, citation flow. That's really it's similar to the page rank. It's a relative number. The higher the number, the higher the page rank. There's a trust flow. Some of this information comes from Majestic SEO. It's not all particularly relevant. Number of index pages on the website, the number of referring domains. In other words, they've built links to the domain. This tells you how many different domains are referring to that URL. For the page, for example, that's a page as opposed to the domain. You can see referring domains to the page, how many backlinks there are to the page, how many backlinks there are to the domain. Okay, those are the main sort of criteria. This is whether it's in the DMOZ directory, Yahoo directory, which are paid directories. And for the keyword, such as Locksmith London, whether the particular page has that keyword in the title, the URL, the description, and header tags. So what we're really looking for, we don't want lots of pages or URLs, whatever you want to call them, with a high page rank. We certainly want at least sort of 3 page rank zeros to give us an easier chance of ranking. That's important. If they're not optimized, then they tend to be in green typically. When you see lots of pink, it means that they have optimized title, URL, description, and header. But considering this is the keyword with the most potential traffic, Locksmith London doesn't look too bad at all. So I would certainly say let's target that one. Let's just have a look at another one. It's a slideshow, so it does sort of reload the page. We'll just go back down now. So this is the second most popular. Again, it's not full of high page rank ones. Obviously, you can see there's what you're up against slightly, which is a ranking factor, is the domain age. But when you see things like Yale.com and Gumtree, I mean they're quite easy to outrank. So there's nothing there that's too scary. There's not too many backlinks that have been built to the page or the domain. They're not all optimized. So again, it's a decent candidate. So look at the next one, London Locksmith. Again, I mean this guy, he's got to number 1. He's got a page rank of 0. He hasn't really got many backlinks to the domain or the page. And obviously these days it's not a case of throwing hundreds or thousands of backlinks to a domain, but we've got some really good sort of strategies for building backlinks safely. Again, although it's all optimized, title, URL, description, it's not too bad. Just wait for that to load. Let's have a look at this one. London locksmiths. What we tend to see is typically it's the same websites are appearing on page one all the time. Again, there's sort of 3 PageRank zeros there. Not a lot of links to the pages. Some are optimised, some aren't. What I did was had a quick look at Locksmith London to see how many entries are in the places or the maps. We've got 229 for Locksmith London, 229 for Locksmith London. One thing worth pointing out with these, with the software we use for analysing this, obviously, well not obviously, but I live in Worcester. But I've compared this to, I did a look at it from, I set my location to, where was the other one I did it for? I set my location to London, and yeah, it might be the odd listing which isn't quite 100% correct, but generally speaking it looks pretty good. We did some analysis on the places listings as well. So we just have a look to see what sort of competitions like. I mean, from this as well we get ideas of different categories we can use in the Google Places. So we can see the categories here. So locksmith's the obvious one. You might want to consider key duplication. So there's nothing too surprising there. You can see how many reviews they've got. Sometimes it doesn't pull all the information, but it's pretty accurate. So we can see how many verified citations they've got. We can actually find out where those citations are as well. So if you've got one that's ranking really well, we'll try and replicate what they're doing in terms of citations. And there's just some analysis again of the page, whether they've got it optimized or not. Okay, let me just find my little thing. Pause it a second. Yeah, so one thing I did mention in the PPH workstream was whether you want to consider, I don't know whether you actually do car locksmith sort of facilities. But if you don't, then obviously we won't target that one. I think when you actually look at the Auto Locksmith London, let me just go in here. It was quite a good candidate in terms of the competition. You see that not many people, they're not targeting it, and there's a lot of PageRank zeros on there, so it could be a good one to do if you do that. Let's have a look at the other one. And again, not targeted at all. So if you do cars, then those are two good ones to do. So sort of in summary, really, there's nothing there that's too scary at all. It looks achievable to rank for the SEO. We've checked for all these keywords that there are maps listings. So we'll, in terms of the Google page, we'll certainly be targeting the top 5 for those. And I would suggest your guy writes articles. I think we agreed we'd do 2 keywords per page, do 5 pages. So the top 10 keywords, which I'll send to him, and I'll put a proviso about the autos. Or perhaps you can end fire on those. Obviously, if we don't do those autos, then we'll drop down the next couple. Okay, hope that all makes sense. Hope you had a good holiday, or having a good holiday if you get this, and I'll speak to you soon.